It's your boy King Buzz back with those exclusives. Welcome to the channel where we make no excuses. Shout out all artists, engineers, and producers. And I'm back with no video. Y'all know what's going on. Y'all know every now and then I just gotta talk to y'all, man. Let me stretch. Alright, man. So me and my brother had a talk, right? And I was just telling him, like, man, we haven't even fully tapped into our full potential yet. You know what I mean? Like, you've been grinding for a long time, right? I've been grinding for a long time. But most of the time has been spent learning, not doing, right? You gotta learn before you do. So you spend most of the time learning and then you start doing. You won't reach your full potential until you spend as much time doing as you have learning, if that makes any sense. So what I'm saying is, like, you might feel like I can't get any better than this, or like you might feel like you at a dead end, and it's like you really not, bro. You at a wall, maybe, and you just need to go over it. For real, there's no, the roadblock can't stop you. You know what I mean? Just go over the wall. Like, you haven't reached your full potential. Like, I haven't reached my full potential in music or on YouTube. Like, I spent a lot of the time learning. Like, if you go back, I started doing YouTube 2019, like, for real. When I started, I wasn't doing thumbnails. I didn't really have a format. I didn't know. I was learning. I've spent time learning. I've built a routine over the past 2 years on YouTube, and now I'm just applying it, and I kind of figured out what works for me and what doesn't, and now I'm building on that. You know what I mean? So I spent the last 2 years learning, so now I got to spend the next 2 years applying what I've learned. So I haven't reached my full potential. And as far as music, I started doing music when I was 9, all right? If you've been on the channel, then you probably kind of know this. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it before, all right? But when it comes to music, you learn how to write a song, right? And then with me, I learned how to write a song, I learned how to record it, I learned how to mix it, I learned how to master it, right? And when it comes to these things, it's always something new you can learn, all right? It's always new tricks to mixing, new tricks to mastering. Like, when I started, I just had an interface and a mic, right? And my quality wasn't that good, you know what I mean? It wasn't. And I learned more, like, okay, maybe I should buy a better interface. I did that. And then that made my sound a little better. And then I did more research, and I'm like, oh, I need a mic preamp. Did a mic preamp, then like, oh, it sounds amazing. And then when it comes to mixing, people were saying, like, your monitors matter. What you hear is important. What you're hearing is very important. All right. So what I did, I went out and I bought new monitors so I get a better representation of what I'm really hearing. You know what I mean? If your speakers are low quality, then it's kind of not really giving you a good representation of what you're really hearing. So what I did, I went and invested, bought some new speakers, right? They say different mics give you different sounds. I'm in the process of buying another mic, so I have options with different sounds. So like I'm saying, you keep learning and you apply. You know what I mean? And really, the learning never stops. So how can you feel like you've reached your full potential when there's still so much to learn? You get what I'm saying? It's still so much to learn. There's still so many areas you can better yourself in. And that's very important, bro. Like, sometimes I just got to get out of my head, because I be feeling like, dang, I did everything I could do. I'm telling myself this, but in reality, no, I haven't. Like, there's so much stuff I haven't tried. Like, you could feel like this music junk ain't gonna work, but have you really committed yourself to promoting yourself? Have you really did paid advertisements the right way and took the time to learn how to do it the right way? Have you really got out here and pushed yourself? No. So how can you feel like you did all you can do when you know in reality you haven't did all you can do yet? You get what I'm saying? So, like, just keep that in mind. Like, you haven't reached your full potential. you haven't reached your full potential, man. You still learning, you still growing. That's why I always say we're gonna keep growing, we're gonna keep going strong, man. Cause like we always growing because we're always learning. The more you learn, the more you grow. It's hand in hand, man. Learning and growth is hand in hand, man. They work together, man. The more you learn, the more you grow. The more you grow, the more you learn. All right. So like, this is just, I guess, motivation, man. Like I had this conversation with my brother. I was telling them just like, bro, we haven't reached our full potential yet, man. We haven't. My music sound good. In my opinion, my music sounds good. I think I really have a fair shot. Like, I think I can rap with the best of them. You can put me on a song with anybody and I'm gonna hold my own. That's just me. I feel that way. You know what I mean? I haven't got the chance to prove it yet, but one day I will get the chance to prove it. You know what I mean? I haven't reached my full potential yet. I'm still on the way up. I'm not going back down. I'm still on the way up. It seems like I've been on the way up for a long time, but that's just the way it is, man. It's so much to learn, man. The incline is forever. The incline is forever. You know what I mean? So look, I had to do this video, man. You know, I haven't just talked to y'all in a minute, and you know, I gotta do this every now and then, bro. But for real, man, just stop sleeping on yourself, bro. You haven't reached your full potential yet, man. You at that roadblock because it's something else that you need to learn. And once you learn that, you go right over the wall. You go right over the wall. You start going up again. You're like, oh dang. You know what I mean? Every time you come to a roadblock, it's something else you need to learn. Then you go over the wall, keep going up until it happens again. And you just keep learning, you keep elevating until you get to where you want to be. And even when you get to where you want to be, when you get there, you realize, I gotta learn even more now. Like a lot of us, we want to be successful, we want to be rich, right? Do you know what it feels like to have $1 million, 2, 3, 4, 5 million in your bank account? Do you know how to manage it? Do you know what to do with it? No, we don't. We never had it. But when we get there, guess what? We gotta learn. We gotta learn. We gotta learn what to do with it. We gotta learn. A lot of us, we work jobs, right? Taxes come out automatically, right? But when you're successful, you're doing it on your own. It's your job to pay your taxes. You gotta have the accountant and all this, you know what I mean? Manager, accountant, you know what I mean? You gotta learn. There's so much to learn. You ain't got there yet, so you ain't even worried about learning that. But you gotta understand, you ain't reached your full potential, man. It's so much to learn, man. The learning never stops, man. So that's what I wanted to tell y'all, man. Like, you ain't reached your full potential, man. Stop sleeping on yourself. Get back to work, man. Dust the dirt off your shoulders, you know what I mean? Like Hov said, you got to get that dirt off your shoulder. Like, for real, man. You got to keep going, man. For real, so much to learn. You nowhere near your full potential, man. I feel like, man, I've been doing music since I was 9. I'm 24. I'm still nowhere near my full potential, man. I could still get better at rapping, producing, mixing, master, everything. Everything. Still got major room of improvements to be made. You know what I mean? Like, not even funny, man. But yeah, I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. I just wanted to let y'all know, man. You ain't tapped into your full potential yet, man. Keep learning, keep growing. Alright? We gonna keep growing, we'll keep going strong. Y'all know what's going on. It's your boy King Buzz, and I'm out of here. Yeah.